So, as a fellow XRP holder, just like yourself, I'm going to say something that you're like, I can't believe you said that. This sucks. It does. It is not a lot of fun right now owning XRP or owning crypto in general. If you take a look at what's going on in the entire crypto market, it is more of the same, down 1.8. Tomorrow we might be up 0.5. The next day down 1, the next day up 0.23, so forth and so on. It is the boredom factor that is hitting pretty hard right now. It is the factor of there just simply is not a lot going on. And I mean, just going to say, as a creator, a content creator, as somebody who follows this every single day, who's in it, who's every single day looking on the different news services and on X and everything, looking for stuff to talk to you guys about, it's hard as well. So my point is, I want you to know that I get it. I want you to know that I understand that this is not a lot of fun being in crypto right now. It is not. And we've had really the first part of the year bull run canceled, just went away. Usually we get in the first part of a year, say February, March, April, we get a nice, very nice bull run. And in fact, we were expecting XRP to go to $3, $4, $5 as we were expecting to see Bitcoin go to 150,000. That was canceled. Why was it canceled? For any number of reasons. It was canceled because retail investors left in December. They did. I've showed you guys that chart. I'll show it to you here in just a minute. They left in December. They all just went away. This is the chart I was mentioning. They left in December and November and December of 2024, and all of that liquidity. And I'm talking about, look at how massive that blue line fell off right there. See it? And then notice the red line, that's institutional, that's larger investors stepping in, starting in August of 2024. But retail investors left. And then we had the volatility. We had what's Trump going to do, not going to do. Then we had all of the reserve, strategic reserve. Is Bitcoin going to be added? Not. Is XRP going to be added or not? And my light just went out. There you go. It's winking at you. All of that, right? We had all of that play out. Okay. And we had a little bit of move up and down, but it ended up being not a lot to impact the overall crypto market right now. And then we had, the Ukraine, what are we going to do there or not? Remember when the president of Ukraine was coming over here and getting into battles with President Trump and JD Vance and all of that. And then we had tariffs, and that's where we're at right now. And I'm really talking about on the global, more of the global financial stage, right? But that's the point. Oh, and then behind, as a backdrop to all of that, was the Federal Reserve, interest rates, inflation, and all of the costs for us to live on a day-to-day basis. And is that going to go down? Is that going to become less of a pain on us, and so forth and so on? And it just sucks. It sucks owning stocks right now. It sucks owning crypto. Now, there are opportunities I'm going to share with you, by the way, here in a minute, if you're interested, ways to make money right now, even in a bad market. But notice the title of the video. Oh, it's winking at you again. It decided it didn't want to work. This sucks for now. Okay. Look, we are going to break out. We are going to go up here at some point. And but I'm going to tell you, it's probably not going to be until we get through the summer. And I don't shoot the messenger. Okay. It just simply is not. And here's why. We have really the remainder of April, 2 weeks. We have May, which we're not really seeing anything on the horizon in May that's going to move the needle per se. And then we move into June, July. June, July, historically extremely slow months for crypto. Just nothing really happens in the summer. I've been doing this now for 4 or 5 years, sitting in this seat. Summers historically, like how we're doing now, is historically how summers are. And what I mean by that is just the consolidation, the going sideways factor. That's how summers are in crypto. So yeah, I mean, we're probably not looking at anything major happening during the summer. Now, the only X factor to that is if we get some type of a movement out of the SEC with some major stuff coming out of them with regulatory clarity or things like that, or we get some major series of announcements out of the SEC, or we get some major announcements out of the Senate/House on maybe some of the bills having to do with crypto, strategic reserves, all that kind of stuff. Okay. That's really the only X factor. And I don't even know if in the summer that's going to be enough to bring it back. But then the light at the end of the tunnel is fourth quarter 2025. That is the quarter that everybody is expecting. We will have by then, we'll have had a lot of the tariff stuff worked out. Obviously, we will have gotten through summer. We will have had the opportunity for the Federal Reserve to lower the interest rate at least one or two times in June and maybe in another meeting. We will have maybe the inflation has eased down, and the impact on your wallet on a day-to-day basis, just the cost to live will have dropped a little bit, so forth and so on. And then again, maybe we will have seen, per this chart, we will have seen the blue line start to pick up. The blue line is retail investors starting to go up, and we will see, of course, the red line just continue to do its thing. Okay, because the red line represents larger investors as well as institutions, and they continue to buy. There is a video in that, and I've done videos like that. The point is they continue to buy even when we're in periods of volatility. Okay. So that's the state that's the state of the union. I may be telling you something you already know, but hey, I wanted you to understand and know that you're not in this alone, and that you're not out there by yourself on an island feeling this alone. And like, when is the, what's this and that? When is this going to end? And you're not alone. Okay. It's simply not. It is one of those factors and one of those situations where it sucks for right now. I know, technical term. Okay. So I promised you I would share with you how you can make money even in this crazy market, in this, well, frankly, boring market. There are opportunities. Okay. So I have a piece of software. It's called X1 Algo. It runs on your iPhone, runs on your Android, it runs on a computer, all of those places, wherever you want to run it. And it gives you buy and sell alerts on crypto as well as stocks. Now you see, this is Tesla, TSLA right there. That's Tesla chart. And this is XCN. This thing just went up like crazy just recently. So what you could have done is you could have had the software running. It had an alert set on XCN. You can have as many alerts as you want. And by the way, the alerts are little pop-up boxes that come on your phone. They're easy to get on there. Okay. And then there's a buy alert comes in and a sell alert. In 2 days, 12 hours, just went up 190+%. $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of $1,900. You would have sold, got your 1,000 back plus $1,900. How much would your life have changed in 2 days if you'd made an additional $1,900 in this example? And that's what the software does. Notice it tells you exactly when to buy, because you see what happened with XCN. See, it started going sideways. It started consolidating. See those red and purple candles. The software saw that and said, okay, it's time to sell out of this position, okay, and make that money and put that profit in your bank account, in your pocket, okay? $1,900 in 2 days. This is Tesla. This is a great example of really what it is in action. So again, you could do this for stocks as well. So you see that. So you could use this software to make money in stocks as well as crypto. Again, that's something that, stocks are good, maybe a little bit better right now, so forth and so on. Okay, 70 days, 86%. Buy here, sell here. $1,000 bought would have made you a profit of $868. Okay, so you see it right there. Would have made you a profit $868. But the point here is sell at the top when the software tells you to sell, and don't take a 50% loss. See this red box? 50% loss. Don't take a 50% move down. Instead, no, you bought here, you sold here, you put that profit in your pocket, in your bank account, that $868 in this example, and you didn't lose $500 of that profit. Okay, that's the key. Okay, so do you have anything right now that's helping you know when to buy and know when to sell? If you don't, the software will help you. And by the way, it costs $1-ish a day, literally about a little over $1. There's a link in the description below here on YouTube. If you're watching this on X, there's a link below this video. It costs you literally a little over $1 a day. This is the deepest discount I've ever offered. There's a discount code down there as well by that link called SP1. SP1. Use that discount code at checkout, and you can get the deepest discount I've ever offered. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. You get to try the software. If you don't like it within the first 30 days of trying it, you simply email us, ask for a refund, and we will refund you and cancel your order, period. It's as simple as that. Okay. So I've taken all the risk here for you. You have zero risk. And this is the thank you page you see right here where everything's set up. You're up and running in about 20 minutes. Okay. Literally, you can use this anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And everything is there to help you make money in crypto. This is the alerts, what I was telling you about, the little alerts and how they pop up on your phone. This is how you create them and how you get them up and running. Everything's laid out here for you. Okay. So give it a look. Links are in the description below. And I will see you. Take care of it. See you. Bye.